Hello, everybody. Welcome and welcome back to Mira TV. I'm here with my boy Ruben. Tell him a little bit about yourself. Thank you for coming, Ruben. I appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time of your day.
What's up? Hey, so my name is Ruben Orellano. So I'm a local, Anaheim native. Been living out here my whole life, and I'm just, really happy, and honestly, I'm truly blessed to be out here right now just because, I wanted to tell you I had a little situation where some people, like, I had invited them to my own podcast, and they were just like, I can't, bro. I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest with you, it's by far some of the hardest things to do. I'll tell you that. Like, I've tried to hit up a few people and they're very like skeptical and just be like, oh, so what are you gonna ask me? Like, assuming that I'm gonna ask them like the worst thing. And
I know.
I'm like, nah, man. It's just straight up like simple questions. Just tell me about what you do. What's your business like? And
Exactly.
I've seen. We'll talk later about your podcast, but kind of like what you said is like, what's your hustle? And it's like that's literally what I'm trying to do. Like, what got you to where you're at, and why do you do what you're at? And that's kind of like what I did. My first interview was just kind of letting them know, like, what got you to what you're at and where you're at and why do you enjoy doing it.
For sure. Yeah, so for most of you guys that don't know, so obviously it's not all fun and games and shit. Like right now, I'm feeling like I'm heading to my peak in my career, what I'm doing, and what I'm actually doing is the number one thing for you guys, and a lot of things that I tell a lot of my people and a lot of the people that I hang around with is you want to surround yourself with people that are going to motivate you and push you to do the things that you want to do.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're comfortable with your 9 to 5, guys, I mean, I'm going to be really honest, like, you're just going to be comfortable. You're never going to do what you've wanted to do, And number one thing was, like, for me was just getting away from certain things and just motivating myself and, finding the right people. So right now, currently, I manage an all-women's private gym out in Fullerton. Shout out to P3 Elite. Shout out to my boy Diego. So that's basically the number one thing that I consider myself to be very consistent with and what I really am passionate about. And then on the side, I do have my podcast, like What's Your Hustle? Yeah, and I have my clothing brand. And yeah, for the most part, like that's really what I've been dialed into and what I've really been focusing on, man. And it's been great, man. I've been having just great energy, man. Great energy.
So he kind of answered the first question. I didn't even have to ask him. He kind of just let us know a little bit about what he does and what his projects are and what he has to come and what he has left, And like I said, I definitely appreciate you coming and sharing that with, people that are watching. So thank you for that. Following back on that, what made you kind of fall into that? Like what you want to do?
I mean, honestly, it took me a while just because, like throughout my high school years, I've been I've always been very vocal about things and things that I've always wanted to do. And I feel like that's always caused me a lot of trouble. Especially like within my family, like they're always like, oh, well, typical Hispanic family, like you gotta work a 9 to 5, you gotta grind, work the construction job, work wherever, you have to have a job. And yeah, man, I took that route, I did that. I've been doing that, man. I've been working I started off, I was 16 years old at Little Caesars. Shout out to Little Caesars over there in Orange. I used to be, believe it or not, guys, I used to be the mascot. I used to stand outside in the summer and flip the sign, bro, for Little Caesars.
We got a flipper.
So best believe, man, I know what it's like to work and, really grind for something that, you wanted to do. It helped me get my first car.
Oh,
and really just that whole mentality for me was just like, man, like I've always wanted to do more. Like I played soccer my whole life, so I always was like, you know what, I'm working hard because I'm gonna make it pro. Sure. Made it pro. Played in Mexico for a while. Came back, and I was just like, I wasn't satisfied. My dream was gone, and I was like, man, I guess I'm not playing soccer. So now what? I was stuck in that mentality of where am I at now?
Yeah,
and. I met a couple good people that I met them recently, but I've already had one person that really supported me. Shout out to Gio from Ram Screen Printing, my boy. Known him since I was 15, really took me under his wing and really taught me what it's like to be a part of a business, man. Definitely. And I really owe it a lot to him for really showing me what it's like to be who I am now, you know?
No, yeah, that's always a good thing to like just have that. And we'll go back in that question a little bit, but just kind of having them, so to speak, mentors, someone
Exactly.
that's willing to take you under their wing and just kind of mold you to become that better person. So I respect that. Kind of go into like a deeper question. Have you ever thought about just dropping what you got going on and kind of just saying like, I can't do this no more, like,
Oh man, that's a good one, bro. Honestly, man, I'm gonna be real honest. I have had some doubts about certain things that I'm doing, just because I have been getting some like negative feedback within the things that I've been doing. Even when with like my old projects that I used to do. I feel like there's always going to be those certain type of people that are going to see what you're doing. They're hating that they're not doing that. And they're hating that they're just like, they're comfortable. Going back to the whole, I'm comfortable, I don't have anything to do. I'm scrolling through social media and I'm going to just hate on this fool for, doing a podcast. Whatever.
I'm waiting for that too. I'm waiting for the haters to come, but hey.
No, trust me.
It's bound to come. It's bound to come.
It's bound to come. Trust me. I've had that happen to me. Even some of my close friends, man, they told me like, you should just keep working, work another job, work 2 jobs. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to do that. Like, that's not in me. Like, I don't want to do that. I'm not saying working a 9 to 5 is bad, but I'm trying to do something that I like to do. And when I started doing the podcast, and even when I got the opportunity to work at the gym, it was just like so relieved, like a relief. Like there was like weight left off my chest because I knew that was where I belonged, And right now things are going well, man. About to open up a new gym right now, 2021.
Okay. He'll go more into depth about the gym a little bit. He ain't done with those questions.
Oh, trust me, I got it for you guys.
Going back, what's the best part about what you currently do? Like, what is...
I think the best part, and shout out to you, bro, for even doing this podcast too and really pursuing this, man, because for me, I want to provide value to people. Like that's the whole purpose of my podcast, to provide value. It's not about the clout. It's not about who I bring on. I am going to be bringing on good people, like very well-known people that you guys might know. I'm not going to say any names because that shit's it's kids in the making, but it's not about that. For me, it's like, are you gonna watch this and you might get something out of this? Like there might be something that it might motivate you, it might inspire you to do what you want to do. And I think that's crucial for some people, man. I feel like we're too engaged in our social media, we're too engaged in what's going on around us, that we let that affect us, like our day-to-day life. Like, and I just feel like that's the whole purpose of what I'm doing. I'm trying to give back. Like even when I'm at the gym, like I'm helping those girls like achieve what they want to do.
Their goals.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, man, that I've always just been that type of person, man, to just give back to people.
It's like they say, don't be afraid to go outside the box.
Exactly.
I feel like, even myself, at one point I was always like, just like, nah, I can't leave these 4 walls. Like I can't go outside, like, so I know exactly where you're coming from. Like, I always thought myself like, 9 to 5, but I have a lot of career goals coming too. So, but I understand, like I get where you're coming from. At the end of the day, it's what I'm doing now is just to just have people listen and just motivate. Like, you coming in with a lot of key points, and I'm just like, that makes a lot of sense.
Hell yeah, brother, hell yeah.
And that's pretty much, like I said, and that's overall what I want. This to be, just for people to be able to listen and just kind of be like, damn, like Ruben had like this great interview, like he makes a lot of sense. Or
yeah,
like,
of course, bro.
Or like Trey Hendricks had like so much grind with his music. God damn, it inspired me to go in. So it's just like I said, it just depends on that, and that's one thing that I was like, damn.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, let's get it.
A little bit on more of that, I'd be like, so what advice? I think you kind of said a little bit about it, but what advice would you give someone who kind of want to pursue either the same or similar things, in their life or career?
So for that, it's gonna sound pretty redundant for some people. I know I've heard this a lot myself throughout the years, and you just gotta go out and do it, man. Like you cannot be afraid to take the extra step. Yeah, you might lose some hours of sleep, and I'm not saying that's a good thing. But even me myself, like when I do my podcast, I interview people, I edit all the videos, I edit all the audio, I do all of it. I don't have a team, I don't have anyone that helps me. It's just me. And for me, it's just like I've always heard in my head that if I don't start it today, it's never going to happen tomorrow. And I feel like that's crucial for some people. If you don't start what you want to do at least the next day, it's never going to happen the day after that. You're going to keep putting it on hold. And I feel like a lot of people put their life on hold, man. And it sucks. There's a lot of talented people out there that just don't do what they like to do. Or they're too scared to put their stuff out there, man.
That's true. I mean, I've had a step back in my life where I had to put a lot of things on hold, but at first, to me at least, I could say it was just very like, damn, like, why me? We always ask the why.
Yep,
why does this happen to me? Of all people, we start questioning ourselves, like, why me? But in the end, like, sometimes, like, we, and this is a very cliche thing to say, but it's plain and simple. It is what it is. It's comes to everything happens for a reason.
Exactly.
Everything has its reason. Everything has its purpose. And whether it be a good thing or a bad thing, just know that either is going to make you better person, or it's going to just bring you to fall, and it's what you do to overcome that. So, like I said, I know exactly where you're coming from on that, because, like I said, I myself have had some sort of a step back in my life where it's like, I have to be better and do better and just work 10 times harder than anyone else.
Exactly. And it's okay for some people. Like, I get it, man. Like, I get that life happens, like, one way or another. One way or another, something might be there to hold you back. We all have our circumstances, but, at the end of the day, we can use those things that happen in our life and those barriers to, like, really help us overcome that. So when something like that comes to us, it doesn't faze us,
Exactly. Going back, it says, so what are some resources that have really helped you, reach at least where you're at right now?
Oh, man, that goes back to my boy, man. I really, really give a big shout out to my boy Gio, man. And just for everything that he's done for me, like,
we're gonna have to meet you, Gio. Sorry to interrupt, but we're gonna have to meet you, Gio.
Oh yeah, bro, you gotta interview him, bro. Trust me, yeah, bro.
All right.
So man, like, he's introduced me to so many people, man. He's just been such a great asset in my life that I just don't even consider him a resource, man. That's my brother, that's my family, man. He's introduced me to so many brands. He owns his own business. He owns his own coffee shop. Really has showed me the ins and outs of what it's like to be a CEO. In a sense, he manages the whole screen print shop that his family owns. He helps manage that coffee shop. So it's just crazy for me to see myself and, like, meet all these popular, famous street brands that all you guys like to wear. I know you like wearing all that stuff, guys. I won't say any names because they might tell me some stuff, but they're very well-known brands, and you guys wear their shit every day. I see you guys on Instagram, and it's just like, it's crazy for me to be behind the scenes and actually know who those people are. Like, it's crazy, And even with the gym and just in general, man, I just feel like a lot of people were losing in this day and age, man. I just feel like we are losing the ability to have a simple conversation like this, man. I feel like we're really losing that, man, and it's crucial, man. Like, a lot of people nowadays, social media, I'll DM you, whatever, let's try to hang out. Like, bro, you cannot have conversations like that anymore. Like, we are prone to have regular conversations with people, just like me and you right now.
Yeah.
And it's just hard for some people.
You'd be so, and it's not even. You're not lying, because it's definitely true. It's like, how do we, and it also has to do with just you being a people person in general.
True.
I have that. I could say myself, I have that ability to be able to be a people person and just be able to, chat and just. But again, it also takes. You have to also be willing to sit down, like you said yourself, sit down with someone and be actually willing to speak, talk, but also I think the most important thing that people forget is to listen. I think we forget to listen, because I feel like sometimes our head's too big and we just think that whatever comes out of our mouth must be right. But in reality, you have to sit down and be able to be like, well, let me listen to what you have to say. At the same time, you might be right.
Yo, I feel like that's crucial, man. You made a key point. Listening to what other people have to say is very important because you might be able to connect with that person at a different level, man. And I know it's happened to a lot of people where they let a lot of things get to their head, man. That ego's so high, man, that you'll never be at the top with them for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get that, man. I really don't get that. Like, if I'm eating, I want you to eat. Like, me doing this podcast right now, I'm definitely going to post this on my own stuff, promote
that.
you.
Oh,
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? Like, it's not about me just coming here and being like, oh, well, you know, he's trying to do a podcast, trying to copy me, whatever. It ain't about that, man. If I'm eating, you're eating.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's all I care about. We're doing what we love, you know what I'm saying?
It's all about love. We all share the plate.
Yeah.
You know, and we all like different things. So you may have 4 different, you may have chicken, meat, you know, fajitas, carne asada, but you could be like, well, I don't like carne asada, and or vice versa, like, but I like the chicken. So, you know, so we may be eating from the same plate, but we may not like the same thing.
Exactly,
so
man.
It's all gonna be different. So yeah, that's a key thing too. Like, and it was funny because like I said, I was looking into like your gym and I noticed that you were there, and I'm like, damn, let me click on his, and I saw your social media, and I was like, you're like manager. And then I saw your latest post. I was like, oh, damn, he's leading podcasts too.
Yeah, brother.
And I'm just like, that's funny and kind of crazy too. But hey, like you made a key point there, like, and I think that's very important too, because I feel like that kind of with a lot of people that want to do certain things, it's like, oh well, someone that I know is already doing that. Someone that, you know, like, I don't think mine's going to be as successful.
Exactly.
Gonna, you know, so I think it kind of, you know, brings some people down, but it's like, it's not even about that. Yeah. So, yeah, I agree with that. Another question is 3 people that have influenced you in your life.
Anybody?
Yeah, anyone.
Anybody? Damn, that's actually a pretty good question, man. Fuck. Honestly, I'm gonna say number 1, probably Gio. I'm gonna probably say he's been he's been there through me. He's been there with me, you know, through a lot of things. I definitely, you know, wanna give him a big shout out. You know, and I know I've been saying his name a lot, but you know, even when I was dealing with my anxiety and all of, like, you know, my own personal stuff that I was really going through really bad, you know, he was able to help me, be there for me, and you know. It was important for me at that moment in my life, and you gotta think this was a year ago, so this wasn't so long ago. Like, I barely started winning, guys. We barely became profitable at the gym. We barely started making money now at the gym. Like, it's been a struggle for me. Number 2, I guess I'd definitely be saying, like, you know, my mom and dad, you know, my family, I guess, for the most part, because, you know, they held me down. They've been there for me. They do so much for me, and you know, family is important, man. I really feel like, you know, if you're going through something with your family, man, make that right. You know, even if it means you gotta drop your ego, man. Like I said, that ego thing is killing people, man. Like, it's family. Family comes first, man. You do anything for your family right now, and I know that my family's held it down for me, and they really, you know, helped me mature, be the person that I am, and just taught me the moral values that I need for life, you know. And I guess the final person would probably be, honestly, Diego, the owner of the gym. I want to give a big shout out to P3 Elite, P3 Aesthetics, my boy Diego Pons.
P3 Elite Aesthetics, shout out to y'all.
He was, honestly, man, a crucial part of my life and my journey too. And I just met that guy, man. I just met that guy, like, maybe probably a year ago too, guys. And, you know, it's crazy how, like, life brings you to, like, it connects you to people that, you know, might be able to change your life, guys. Don't ever underestimate who you meet, man. Like, I met him randomly on Instagram, and, you know, he hit me up that same day to go to the gym, and we just chopped it up for, like, 6 hours. And now that guy's my brother, my family. And it's crazy, man. He was there for me too, man. When things were going bad, when I didn't have no money, I didn't have no car, I didn't have no ride, I had no place to stay. My boy held it down for me, man. And you know, I'll never forget those moments, man. It's really important. So big old shout out to P3 Elite. You already know who you are, bro.
Well, like I said, big shout out to, you know, just having again, my boy Ruben's, just having an influence in his life, so that's always important. I feel like we all need that. We're gonna go a little bit, just kind of just like I said, we're gonna make him some quick little questions. Just be like, just plain and simple. What I asked my other boy, like, so what is on your free time aside of when you're clearly you're always busy, so when you're not busy, what are some things that you like to do for fun?
Well, for the most part, like I really do like spending time with my little sister. I just, we barely just have like a 9-month-old little sister.
Oh, nice.
So I really like, if you see my Instagram, you'll see me post my little sister Mia, my little twin. And yes, she's my sister. She's not my daughter. For everybody that keeps asking me, she is not my daughter, bro. I get it.
I would have asked the same thing. She looks like you got a little one, don't you?
I get it. She looks like me, but she's my little sister, man. I love spending time with her, man. That's literally what I really like to spend my time on. And, I like to sing, man. A lot of people don't know this, but, I used to sing a lot. I used to sing in a grupo. And I used to record a lot of music, man. So, like, on my free time, I really do like to just, still record some songs and really just work on that, because I feel like that's always been a part of my life as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay. All right. What do you, if we were to hop on your Netflix account right now, what would it be something you're binge watching right now?
So I don't watch Netflix just because Netflix went up. I ain't got time for that.
Was it like $2-3?
No, bro, that's like what is it like?
It's like $17.99.
Bro.
Netflix, y'all gotta sponsor me at this point, man. I've had your account since y'all started.
Yeah, Netflix, yo. Honestly, I'm on Hulu right now.
Shout out to
Hulu. Hey, we get that for free. I go to Golden West College, so we get that shit for free.
Oh damn.
Yeah, they give it to you for free, bro.
Must be nice.
So I'm binge watching right now The Good Doctor.
Okay.
So just a little show. It's pretty tight. I like it. Shout out to The Good Doctor on Hulu. That shit's fly.
Okay. Favorite food?
Ooh, that's a hard one, bro. Damn. Ooh, honestly, bro, I'm gonna have to say chilaquiles, bro.
Okay, chilaquiles with huevo, or
with like a sunny side up egg on top, bro. That's
a lot of people. Disrespect the sunny side too.
Hey, honestly, a lot of people.
At least you guys can get it over medium. That's a nice little perfect.
Honestly, it's bomb. Chilaquiles,
definitely,
fire.
Definitely. Okay. And for the ladies looking at the podcast, you did say you manage an all women's gym. How can they sign up, or what do you guys got going on?
So we do have an all women's gym out in Fullerton, California. It's literally down the street from Cal State Fullerton. If you guys are interested in training, we do provide semi-private training. You can definitely check out my IG. You can check out P3 Aesthetics or P3 Elite on Instagram. We'll pop up. You'll definitely recognize who we are. And we provide a free session for anybody that's interested, that they can DM me or the other accounts. And yeah, man, we provide a strength training. So we really don't like to focus on cardio. We really want to make sure that our girls get snatched, because a lot of girls nowadays, they're trying to get that booty. They're trying to go to that to Mexico, go get those BBLs. We provide that all organic, BBL. If you're interested, ladies, I don't want you guys spending $5,000 over there in Mexico. And you guys could be spending a little bit less over here.
And then your left cheek is like...
Yeah, one of them's lifted, the other one's off like cricket.
All right, kind of going back on your last question. So who is Ruben and what is to come?
I guess, who am I?
What is there to come for the next, your next 2021? What should we expect?
Yeah, so 2021. So right now, number one thing that I really am dialing in on is really focusing on opening up that new gym over the summer. We are looking at a couple areas like Brea, Yorba Belinda, Anaheim, or Fullerton to open up our brand new all women's gym. So that's really something that I've been working on. And honestly, also my podcast, really just, staying consistent. I feel like I'm not doing it for the money. I'm not doing it for the clout or the sponsorships, even though I already got some people that are trying to sponsor me. It's not about that. It's something for me to be consistent with, just like this, just staying consistent, man. I got people hitting me up trying to do it like every week, and that's great. That gives me something to do every week, something to look.
I got another one tomorrow.
You know what I'm saying? It just gives me something to look forward to,
exactly.
and I love that because it makes my day, because like I might be having a hard day, but then I'm like, damn, I'm like today, man. I was having a tough day, bro. I was working. I was stressing out. Even when I was driving over here, I was like, man, I gotta be in a good state of mind. My boy asked me to come do a podcast. I want to make sure I project good energy for these people, whoever's watching. You know what I'm saying?
That you have, so.
And honestly, something that no one knows. I haven't really said anything about it, but I'm gonna give you guys a little preview. I will be hoping to open up my own private coffee shop. That I've been on the works. I'm building the plans out as we speak. Okay. And that will be located somewhere in Anaheim. So if you're into coffee and you're into sneakers like Jordans, Yeezys, like those types of shoes, please keep a lookout. It's going to be called Thrift Coffee. I think I already gave out a lot of information already. But yeah, man, new coffee shop hopefully comes soon.
And I'll be putting down. Yeah, so one thing too, to you guys were able to be able to contact him. I'll put your Instagram, your gym, and everything.
For sure,
so on and so forth. But yeah, I think that's the last question. If you guys saw the last video, I do owe someone a hat with the new Mira Hat. So I was doing some research yesterday, and the winner of the hat is
giveaway.
It's the giveaway.
Let's get it.
The winner of the hat is Gio Rodas, Giovanni Rodas. So holla at me, let me know. Once this video does go up, you have till the end of the day to claim your price and go from there.
Damn, y'all doing giveaways? Yeah. That's dope. Let's get it.
As I let the other person give a free giveaway, what is something that you want to give away for me?
Like myself?
Yeah, like either I purchase it, like I said, I'm going to purchase it regardless, but what is something that you want to give away to the viewers on both of our ends?
Both of our ends? Let's see. So I'm dropping some merch actually from my own brand. So if whoever wins a giveaway, I'll be giving you a set of sweats with your size and a hoodie.
Sweats and hoodies. Oh man,
I
might give myself that giveaway because that shit sounds dope.
A pair of sweats and a hoodie. That's what I'm gonna be giving you. So whoever wins, you can let Mira know, and hit him up, and he'll give me the size for the hoodie and the sweats, and I'll make sure I get that to you ASAP.
And that's for both male or female.
And that is for both male or female.
So whoever wins, of course, wins that. And anything they have to do to win, should we do a comment, or just...
I think, honestly, if you guys comment and tag both of us and just put a fire emoji, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
And I'll make sure
whether it be on my IG, on the YouTube, or wherever it's at, just do it.
Yeah, that'd be dope, man. I like that.
All right, I like that. So don't forget, those are the rules, and let us know. Like I said, I got nothing but appreciate it. Thank you for coming.
Oh, no, thank you, bro.
Like I said, thank you for that, and hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll talk to you guys and see you guys in the next episode.
Later, guys.
Peace.
Peace.